Good evening. I am on my level 25 monk out in Warsliks woods fighting a camp of manslayers. There's a camp, it's a 3-man camp. 2 manslayers and a pariah. I am 40% into level 25. I've been at this camp for a while, managing it quite well. And the experience is good. I could probably stay here for 2 full levels easily. It's a chill place. Another monk showed up. Decked out pretty good. Hope he doesn't want a duo because I am kind of multitasking right now in between spawns. I don't know where he went. So I can fight 2 of them, and then I usually have to use my mend. So what I do is I have it broken up. Well, you don't even have to break it up. Here's the other manslayer. This one it only considers green to me. So I just edge closer until he comes after me. And then I like to drag him. Oops, that was a bad maneuver. I like to drag him out here because they tend to run towards that cliff. None of them have made it to the cliff yet. I managed to get them right before they fall off the cliff. And doing very well with my new Iksar Berserker Club and my new skill of Tail Rake. The damage on Tail Rake hasn't surpassed my Eagle Strike. However, the skill is only at 42 right now. So I have to level up Tail Rake, and I assume it's going to start doing a lot of damage. So I think I'll just finish this entire level at this camp if I can. I feel like I was lucky when I logged in, no one was here. Oops. Gotta pay attention because they do like to run towards the cliff. And I should probably work on my intimidation as well. I usually pop intimidation as soon as they start to flee, because they're already running. I'm already ready to go for the next pariah, which will spawn right there. And so just going to rest up here for a few seconds. I think the most I've done with my Tail Rake is 22 damage. I'm sure I was doing more damage with the Eagle Strike. So when this starts getting up around skill level of 70, I assume it's going to do more damage, probably closer to 30 damage. I hope. We'll see. Hand to hand, I don't know if that's leveled up max yet. Let's see. I have attack of 557. It is. They're both. Hand to hand and one-handed blunt are both leveled up to max. So there's a pariah. These are the slightly tougher ones. I haven't had any troubles so far fighting them as long as I have 100% of my health before I initiate combat. They do appear to be slightly bigger than myself as an Iksar. So I do like the armor that they have. And the pariah also does a Tail Rake maneuver. You can see him. It's like a foot sweep. They call it Tail Rake, but it more looks like a foot sweep. There he did it. There I do it. Perhaps I'm swiping it with my tail. Fleeting Fury proccing frequently. It does help out. If the effect lasted a little bit longer, I would really love that. At the moment, it's fine. The money for these is decent. I'm destroying my copper. 1,000 copper equals 1 platinum, so there's no way I'm saving copper. Silver, yes. Copper, no. In real life, I don't even pick up pennies. I mean, I feel like there could be an unlimited supply of pennies on the ground, and I wouldn't pick them up because I'd probably throw my back out for pennies. When I was a kid, I loved finding coins on the ground, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters are the best. I remember being a kid and finding a $20 bill. My brother and I found a $20 bill in a driveway. And then we took that $20 bill, got on our bikes, rode across a street. When we were kids, it was just a stoplight. Actually, it was a stop sign. There wasn't even a stoplight there. But we rode across to a Circle K, and there they had an arcade machine. We ran over to a video store, a video rental type store, and that guy would let us cash in like $5 worth of quarters. So we first purchased fountain drinks at Circle K. I remember we mixed the drinks. We got like a little of each of the sodas and mixed them together. I wouldn't do that today, but we mixed them all up, combined all the flavors. So our $20 bill was broken. We took a 5 from the change, got 20 quarters, stacked them up on the arcade machine. It was Golden Axe, and we started playing Golden Axe. Our bikes were out in front of the store, and then a storm started rolling in. We got to the level where you're on the bird's back and skeletons start coming out the bottom, and the lady who worked at Circle K goes, you kids better hurry up and get home. It looks like a tornado is coming. And we had never gotten this far on Golden Axe. We were playing 2-player co-op. It was the most fun I've had in a long time. And we wanted to beat the game, so we ignored the lady, told us to run home quickly before a tornado comes. The skies were turning like that dark green, and you can feel like the temperature drop quickly. It was like one of those kind of weather. Oh, let me make sure I'm sitting. And then we got to the last level, and we saw like leaves blowing and trees swaying in the wind. And we hopped on our bikes and rode home as fast as we can. And we saved our quarters for the next time. And we had so much fun. That's a memory I'll never forget. And then with the rest of the money, I'll kind of date myself at this point, we went and watched Terminator 2 in the cinema. We bought ourselves tickets to watch an R-rated movie. And we were like young kids. And I remember going to see Terminator 2, and it was amazing. It's still one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, I could rewatch this scene where the kid is riding through the sewer system. I think that's what you call it. The concrete bio going through the city, and the Terminator picks him up in the Harley, and then you have the other advanced Terminator with the liquid alloy metal body chasing them in the big rig. We saw that in the theaters, my brother and I. So I'm going to fight these guys, and then I'm going to stop and take a little break while I met up. And then I'm going to get my food out of the microwave. It is now 9 p.m. on a Thursday evening. I worked today. Oops, I accidentally popped mend. That was dumb. And the good news is I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to make at least one mage video tomorrow. Hey, there is a monk out there. What is it? No, that's a necromancer. And that skeleton with him is his pet. Ready to attack. This one says he appears quite formidable. I'll see about that. I feel much more better geared now with this Iksar Berserker Club. It's really made a huge difference. Oops, am I not attacking? I was not attacking. Let's see where we're at. 44 skill for Telrake. I have a C4 energy drink. This one is flavored Starburst. It's a pink can, so it's strawberry flavored Starburst. It's called Performance Energy Sport and Fitness. Well, I'm not doing any sport unless you consider video games a sport. I don't. And fitness, no, I'm sitting in this chair for hours on end. But I enjoy the flavor of it. I bought them for work and I didn't take them to work. I ended up drinking water. The healthier option. So I really enjoy this camp. I don't have to run around. It makes recording videos so much easier. Alright, as soon as he starts to run, I have to be right on his tail because he will run always for that cliff. And I can't let him get off the cliff. And he gets close. Oh no. I've always managed to kill him right before the edge. Except this time. Darn it. See, that's why I should pull him back a little further. But whatever. Gives me a chance to just rest. And I forgot when I last went into town to buy bandages. So I'm down to 3 bandages. Really could use more bandages. So I'll see you guys whenever the Manslayer decides to come back. It's very likely that I'll just fight the Pariah instead, because he won't come back until he's at least 25% life, I think. That's going to take him a while, unless I see him run back up here, and then I'll grab him. I'm back, and I honestly don't know when that Manslayer is going to decide to come back and fight me, so I'm going to fight the Pariah. If he comes back and double teams me, I might be in trouble, but that's what I have Feign Death for. It's 11 p.m. I want to fight some stuff, so I don't want to wait forever. I feel like this is the good distance to fight him. This one tends to run away from the huts. Actually, we should probably pull him up here. And Mend is ready, so we'll be okay. I think what makes monks so great is this Mend skill. It's amazing. Cuts down on downtime tremendously. I'm looking at the size of my feet compared to the size of the Iksar Pariah's feet. His feet are larger. I'm going to pop Mend right now. 43% of the way in the level. I have some new background music, royalty free, copyright free, apparently. We'll see if that's true. So far, none of my videos have gotten copyright claims on them in a long time. I did recently hit 500 subscribers. Big milestone for me. Never thought when I made this channel I would still be making videos all this time. I started around December. I think it was like around Christmas or January. Sometime I had a lot of free time and I thought, you know what? I finished studying for my boards. It's time to find a better work-life balance. And then I started playing EverQuest. It's been great. No regrets. And YouTube video making has really enhanced my time playing EverQuest. It makes it so much more fun. I'm making videos, recording them, uploading them, reading comments. It's turned into a hobby for me. My hobby before this was fishing. I still enjoy fishing. It's hard to do. I live next to the freeway. It's just a pain just to get out to the fishing areas, especially right now in my intern year. Possibly in third year when I get weekends off all the time, I'll start fishing again. But if I have a priority, it's playing EverQuest and making videos, and then it's fishing. The only priority I have over having EverQuest time is getting out and hanging out with my sister. That's the only thing that I prioritize higher at the moment than EQ. Well, the other guy has still not come back from his jump over the cliff. I wonder where he's at now. Perhaps we can find him down there, bobbing his head above the water. Oh no, I can't see him anywhere. Too bad he didn't come fish bait down there. And now what is this? That's the other one spawned. I feel like it's kind of dangerous and risky to attack this guy. I might get double teamed. I don't know what to do. What should I do? So I'm wondering if the guy could even get back up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and fight this manslayer. There we go. We're gonna pull him back over here in a safe area. Excellent. I have my glass of ice water next to me. Unfortunately, it's water from the tap. My new apartment doesn't have one of those filter systems on the front of the fridge. My old apartment did. And I used to just drink the water straight out of the front of the fridge. It tasted good. This fridge doesn't have one of those, so I just drink water right from the tap. And get this. Last month, I got a notice from the city saying we were under a 24-hour water boil notice due to contaminants found in our water supply. So don't use the water for 24 hours without boiling it first. And guess what the contaminant was? E. coli. They didn't specify if it was E. coli H515, I can't remember exactly the number, but that's the one that causes hemorrhagic diarrhea. Many decades ago, there was a big controversy with a grocery store called Food Lion and also a fast food place. Oh, look who's coming back. Full life. And then there was another one with Jack in the Box burgers. It gave people bloody diarrhea. And I think there was more recently, according to a South Park episode, another incident with Chipotle. And that bacteria, E. coli H7157, I think it is, causes that bloody diarrhea. Imagine having bloody diarrhea. They call it inflammatory bowel. Gross. So I, at the time, had some sodas in the fridge, and that's what I drank. And when I brushed my teeth, I made sure not to swallow any. And when I showered, I made sure not to let any water run down my face. And I don't think I ever drink water coming down my face, but I made sure not to drink any of it. Disgusting. tail rake now skill 47. Mind is ready to pop. Let's do that now. I don't think he's going to make it to the cliff this time. I just have a feeling he's not going to get that far. Ugh. That always drives me nuts whenever you get stunned and your character just has a little bit of side motion and it makes you spin in circles. Manslayer. Every time I see a Manslayer, I think of that song by Daryl Hall & Oates. She's a man-eater. I never liked that song as a kid. She's a man-eater. It's one of their more popular songs. If you're in your 40s and late 30s, you probably do know Daryl Hall & Oates. Another song they sing that I kind of like is called I Can't Go For That. It's got a nice beat to it. Very chill spot. I think we're ready to fight the pariah. Oh, looky, another guy here. You know what? I might give him up the spot. Oh, he took off. I mean, I'm already 21 minutes into making the video. Let's send a tell to him. Rotico. I will be here for less than 10 minutes. I know how it feels to run out to a camp spot only to find someone else there. So I will do one more set of 3 and then I'll give him the spot if he wants it. He's the same level as me, so this would be a great camp spot for him. And what I'll do after I finish is I will probably watch some Netflix, Hulu. Alright, let's just fight 2 more of them. And I'm trying to keep these videos around 30 minutes. I try to balance out my other things such as all right, we should be ready to fight. I mean, there's the pariah. Come here, Mr. Pariah. Ollie, ollie, Otson. Ollie, ollie, Otson free. That's what we used to say as a kid. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'll let him see me fighting this. I was wanting him to take over this spot. So I'm going to fight. Yep, video's about 25 minutes long. I like to keep it 30 minutes long. Some people do enjoy watching longer episodes, and some people, you know, only watch about 20-30 minutes. I know it's a huge thing to take 30 minutes out of your day watching a video that I put out daily. So what I like to do is I used to watch a guy named Dalen75 Games. He created a new channel so his EverQuest videos wouldn't mess up his algorithms for his new videos. And he uploaded his old EverQuest videos to a channel. And I used to end the day winding down watching EverQuest videos by Dalen75 Games. He had a real chill commentary style, long episodes of about 1 hour. And I was under a lot of stress from school, so it was a good way to turn my brain off from what I had to do on the next day. And you know, it was almost like listening to an EverQuest, you know, like a story, like a bedtime story, right? I don't want to sound kind of, you know, weird, but you know, it was sort of like a bedtime story, listening to someone's EverQuest adventures. And I didn't have to watch my phone or watch my iPad. I can close my eyes and envision him talking his way through, going through Konark zones and what he was fighting. It's like he was commentary, narrating his adventures, and I love that. I know some people probably are just like me at the end of the day, especially have a stressful job, listening to some EverQuest adventures. And it was like his EverQuest journal, like, dear journal, this is what I'm doing. And it was a good way to end the day. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll be putting up a mage video soon. I love the spot, so I'll probably finish this entire level here. I'm probably gonna fight before I record, so you guys don't watch me do the same thing over and over. We'll try a new area, and I'll ding level 26, and I might even go to Antonica if I can figure out how to get there without getting killed on the boats. I'll have to research how to do it. It might require some help with levitation. It might require finding someone to gate me with invisibility, port me. I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure out a way to get off Konark soon. Otherwise, I'm going to find a new area to fight here. I'll ask you guys, what do you guys want to see, more Konark, or should I take my adventures to Antonica? Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great week, great weekend. Goodbye.